Hi, guys.
Oh, there's Allison. What's she doing? It's never good when you're here, Allison.
I just wanted to talk to you guys for a second before you go in and talk to your teams.
Okay.
This week, we're going to do things a little bit differently. Each team is going to have one person represent them on the scale. And the decision of who is going to represent their team on the scale is in your hands.
Ugh.
At the weigh-in, you will decide who will weigh in to represent your team this week.
We've never done this one before.
We have never done this one before.
This is crazy. I mean, it has never happened on The Biggest Loser before. The trainers are getting to pick one person to weigh in this week. We've got all the power.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys soon.
Allison.
Bye, Sweeney.
This week, only one person's weight will count at the weigh-in.
Gosh.
Back to work. First workout after the weigh-in. 16 seconds. Good.
I don't know what to expect. The trick is to forget whatever happened last week and just work hard.
3, 2, 1, done. Other teams know what we can do now. The good numbers last week should only motivate you and show you how good you can do.
Sunny lost a huge number last week, and my fear is that when Sunny loses a huge number, the next week is really low.
Up and down, up and down. Bend those knees, Ramon. 10 seconds to go, keep going, don't stop, come on.
I'm a little worried about Ramon with Jessica being sent home.
I feel like he was at a little bit slower pace and not his best. That really scares me. Focus, you guys, focus.
Remember, guys, you are the strongest team here. Joe has been doing very well the past couple of weeks, so I am in huge fear that Joe's number is not going to be very good, but he's also the most confident one so far on the team.
It's like a guessing game.
It's going to be a tough call, and I'm not looking forward to it.
We're burning, you guys, we're burning, we're burning. We've got 6 days to burn. We've got lots to prove. Come on, Cindy.
Something bothering? Hurting?
Huh?
Okay. It's all right to be tired. You've worked hard. Stay up, stay up, stay up.
Anna could tell that I was just exhausted. You know, it's week 8, and we've been here for a long time, working out every day.
It's just been a roller coaster this week, and I'm just tired.
It's been an emotional day and a half. It's just like, you just feel like you don't have anything left to give.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Excellent.
Sunny, you have to stay strong for me here. You have to, for you, for your family. It's all going to pay off. I know you're struggling today. And it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to cry. I thought after having a great weigh-in yesterday, we would all be like happy and excited today and everything, but actually today I've had to deal with a completely different set of emotions. Think of the big picture. At the end of the day, I think everybody's got to keep in mind why they're here. It's gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. It's one of those days. We're all allowed to have a bad day. Can't beat yourself up about it. It's okay to have a bad day. It's what you do after. Okay? Come on. Alternating plank, you guys. Let's go.
Come on in, blue team, step up to your table. Black team, gather around your black team table. Red team.
We hardly ever get to participate in challenges, and I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'd really like to see the black team pull this challenge off.
Today's challenge, you are going to whip up a dish from the ingredients that you see here.
I see a refrigerator full of a lot of different foods. I see spices, chicken and beef and pork and all these different things. And I'm thinking, before I came onto the ranch, I never cooked anything.
Of course, you can't have a cooking challenge without some judges. Our first judge inspired millions of people across the country to lose weight with her own weight loss journey. She knows this competition inside and out. Most importantly, she knows how to win it. Say hello to last season's Biggest Loser, Olivia. Olivia, congratulations! You are the new Biggest Loser.
She looks amazing. It's hard to believe the transformation, but the closer I get to my goal, the more I can see it. And to see her, it gives me hope, like, I can look like that someday.
Olivia, you know better than anyone what they're going through right now. 8 weeks into this competition, I can only imagine you have some advice for them.
I think the best thing I can tell you, this is about changing your life forever. When I went home, I just jumped right in there. I went to the grocery store the day I got off the plane. I went to the gym. I got my routine set. And I think that's so important. This is for life. It's not about just doing it here and going home and going back to what you left. It's about writing the new chapters of your life.
Bob, what does it mean to you to see Olivia?
I think about everything that we went through all last season, Olivia, and the fact you just walked out there in those tight jeans and those high heels. I'm like, oh my God, you look unbelievable. I could not be prouder of you than I am.
Body by Bob, for sure.
Fantastic.
All right, we have one other person to introduce you to. Meet the author of every single Biggest Loser cookbook, Devin Alexander.
I'm thinking, oh my goodness, now we have a real chef that we have to cook for. A person who knows food through and through, understands flavors, understands how things go together. I'm excited, but now I'm nervous.
Devin's new book is The Biggest Loser, Quick and Easy Cookbook. Why don't you tell them a little bit about your theme?
Well, we all know that when you go home, you're going to have great indulgent dishes. You have to do a lot of the preparation yourself, and this book really helps. It's how to throw meals together that you are going to totally love.
Today, you're gonna have 30 minutes to create a recipe using these ingredients, cook the meal, and have it ready for the judges.
We have 30 minutes to complete this task. 30 minutes is not a long time, especially for somebody like me. It takes me 30 minutes to even figure out how to turn the stove on.
The team with the best dish gets something from each of them. Olivia's going to sit down with you. You'll have the opportunity to question a former winner. You can ask her anything you want.
All of us are going to go home at one point, and we're going to have to do this on a day-to-day basis. And to hear from a former contestant and a former winner on how she did it and how she's living her normal life, that is a prize in itself.
Devin has something for you as well. The winning team will sear their names in Biggest Loser history by having their recipe published in Devin's new book, The Biggest Loser, Quick and Easy Cookbook. Of course, we have something for you too. The winning team will receive a 1 pound advantage for their player who weighs in on the scale this week.
Since it's only one person representing the team, I think everybody's just dying to get this 1 pound advantage. It's going to make a huge difference on the scale.
Olivia and Devin are going to judge each team's dish based on taste, calories, and how well it fits into the theme of Devin's new book. You have 5 minutes to decide what you're making. Your 5 minutes starts now.
No mess, Tex-Mex, fajitas.
Damn. Just make sure that you take control when I'm gonna waste time.
And that's time, guys. You gotta start cooking.
Let's go.
I have a pretty decent knee.
Yes, cilantro, absolutely.
I think our team is a little behind the 8 ball in the cooking department. I know Joe, for a fact, didn't do a lot of cooking. I really don't do a lot of cooking, so we're gonna try.
It's ready to go, pop it on.
We are making no mess Tex-Mex lettuce fajitas with chicken, and it's going to be delicious.
So a fourth of the Chipotle.
At home, the fajitas that we would make would be beef fajitas. We wouldn't trim the fat off, and they would be wrapped in flour tortillas. We would have tons of sour cream and really unhealthy. So we wanted to make a version of that that was low-cal, healthy, but had just as good of a taste.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. With these things.
That is awesome.
Booyah.
Teams, you have 10 minutes left.
Oh yeah, they're ready.
Yeah.
As the time's running down, we're trying to make sure that we want to keep everything warm but not overcooked. Time gets away from me, and I didn't want to not have our meal plated and time run out.
2 minutes left, everyone.
We're not restaurant chefs. We're not cooks.
Just split it up, make it look good.
It's crazy how fast it actually goes.
That's it.
There you
That's
go,
it.
one. Yeah, there you go.
Bring the dish to me. Come on, guys. 5. That's time.
Order's up, send it out, the chef's happy.
All right, teams, I'm going to take your dishes out to the judges. If you want to have a look at the monitor, you can see them appreciating your meals.
Now it's time to see the judges actually taste the food, and there's a monitor for us to watch. This is a nerve-wracking time because now, you know, what we think is great may not be what the judges think is great.
First, this is called London Bridge.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. The second dish is called No Mess Tex-Mex Fajitas. All right. And your third dish, Slimmer Summer Slaw. All right.
Look how pretty that looks.
Some nutrition facts for you. All right, ladies, I'm going to give you an opportunity to taste each dish, discuss it, and get an idea what your favorites are, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you in a little bit.
No Mex Tex-Mex chicken fajitas.
Fingers crossed. I'm really nervous about watching them eat our food. Oh, I hope they don't just tear it to shreds. I just hope that the combination of locale and taste and presentation puts us over.
I taste the lime.
The good thing is they did season the chicken directly, which is always good. A lot of times people just put stuff on the top and they forget that it matters. And you know, you want something crisp in there. And one of the things that I like are they even grilled these tortilla strips. They get points for that for sure.
Absolutely.
And I also have to give them points for the fact that it's such a big plate of food.
That's
because
true.
I think that you need a plate of food like
It's
this
true.
to feel like, oh my God, I get to eat all of you.
Right. That's definitely true.
Okay, that one is 300 calories and 11 grams of fat.
Just remind everybody what's at stake here. An opportunity to catch up with Olivia and an opportunity to have your recipe featured in Devin's new book, The Biggest Loser.
Quick and easy cookbook.
And of course, a 1 pound advantage on the scale. Ladies.
You do the honors.
Okay, so it was a very, very hard decision. They were creative, visually pleasing. But when it came down to it, we really liked the pork medallions with the slaw.
Yes!
Yeah.
You're running. Excellent forehand, Joe. All right? Run to the net. Don't wait. You're sprinting as fast as you can.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Sprint, Sonny.
When Anna says that we're going to go to the courts,
Perfect.
I'm thrilled. I love going out there. I would go out there every workout if I could.
Nice. Let's go. Volley. Perfect, Joe.
I love tennis, but I will tell you, it's an intense workout.
Good. Run.
Anybody who says that tennis isn't a great workout hasn't done it. When my husband and I first were dating,
Got it.
he was actually a teaching tennis pro at a country club.
And he's always asking me to play mixed doubles tennis with him, but I never do.
It's not that I wouldn't love to get out there with him. I was ashamed of myself. And you see this guy who's really fit, and you see his big fat wife. And I was humiliated. That is all changing. That's the best part of being here at the ranch. And I don't have to hold back anymore, and it just feels great.
Perfect. Get.
Good job, Sonny.
My future just is so good.
Sonny, well done.
I feel good about myself and just confident.
You're dedicated, you're staying focused, you're committed, and that's what it takes.
You have every right
To feel confident, and you deserve to feel confident because you're working your
Yeah.
ass off. You're literally working so hard, you're gonna be out there.
Yeah,
You're
I can't
working
wait.
so hard.
Thank you so much.
I mean, the world is just mine, and I can do whatever I want to do.
All right, Sonny, I want you to jog. And Ramon, you're gonna come and talk to me.
All right.
Let's go.
I feel it's very important for me to have a conversation with Ramon. I really want to see where his head is at and how he really feels about Jessica being sent home. Wanted to see how your week has been, and I know it's been,
difficult for you?
Yeah, this week, you know, I mean, the first day I was broken up. You know, I didn't even know if I wanted to be here. And then I thought, I have to be here. I wanted to come here for myself and for my family and, you know, now Jess. So I'm not going to give up. There's no way. It was for me like more than the way that she went was ridiculous to me. And I'm like, vote her out because she's a threat? That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
This is a competition.
You know, I understand it's a competition, but to be the best, you got to beat the best. You know, of course I was sad and I miss her that she's gone, but to me it was more like, you know, my own teammates did this.
I just hope you're not holding a grudge.
Yeah, I thought about that all week, you know. I mean, I should be pissed off. You know, that's what I thought was going to be the answer, and it's not. You know, what I need to do is come in here and bust my ass every day and don't worry about it. I'm here to get totally in shape and do this forever.
It's great, and you're realizing that this is a way of life. It's going to become part of your life. You're going to respect yourself. You're going to take care of yourself. You're going to go back and become this great, amazing couple, and you guys are going to do all these amazing athletic things together, you know?
Yeah,
After having a great talk with Ramon.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
I really do feel like he's back in focus. He's going to do amazing this week, and he's going to lose some pounds. Come on, let's get on there. Last chance, come on. A minute sprint. Go. A minute. Come on. The week is almost over, and I'm still undecided who I'm going to pick to represent our team on the scale. You're going as fast as you can. Last chance workout. You're sprinting. The trick is to watch each contestant very closely during this last chance workout to be able to determine who is going to represent my team. Come on. Let's focus. 45 seconds.
I don't think that there has ever been a time where the trainer has been in this much control or have this much power. This is going to be huge, and this can change the game a lot.
I love the dedication, guys.
We know that someone's going to go home this week, and no one knows who that's going to be. And if this is the last chance I'm in this gym to work out, I'm going to give it everything I have.
Joe, a great job.
I look at it as a challenge, and it's going to be tough. I mean, those guys on the black team, Vinny and Antone, they're big guys. They outweigh me by 100 pounds.
You're stronger than ever.
If I am chosen, I hope I can win the weigh-in.
Burn. Burn.
Two people's existence on this ranch are based on what you could do on that scale.
20 seconds to go. Let's go. Accelerate.
I've had my teammates rely on me before, but it hasn't been to this extent. So this is big.
2, 1, 0. Excellent. Awesome.
This week, the trainer picks who's going to weigh in for their team. All the pressure is on the trainers.
You know, I watch my team closely every week, but this week it's double the pressure.
My choices are Bonnie or John. If the red team unfortunately loses the weigh-in tonight, it's an automatic elimination. They're gone.
Tonight, the pressure is on. Only one person's weight will count for their entire team. Everything your teammates have worked for, their future in this competition, comes down to that one person. Tonight, the trainers have to decide who will weigh in for each team. What do you think is the best decision for the black team, Bob?
Becky. I'm putting Becky up. Becky's going up.
All right. Becky, you ready to face the scale and represent the black team?
You bet. I'm ready.
Let's go to you next, Anna. Was this a difficult decision? Did your thoughts change every day, all week long?
There was definitely, you know, a lot of going back and forth, but I think I made the right decision. My decision will be Joe. The person I pick is Joe.
When Anna chose me, I was very proud of the fact that she had faith in me. But since I've had so many weeks of great numbers, I'm just hoping I don't plateau tonight.
Dolvette, what were you thinking tonight for the red team?
I'm actually going to go with John.
So Bonnie, that was a huge relief to you not to be picked.
I'm worried about what the number's going to be.
Anna chose Joe to represent the blue team tonight. It will be up to him to keep the blue team safe Before we weigh in, Joe, we want to check in with your teammates. Sunny, you're coming up first.
Here you go, son.
It's the craziest thing. I mean, I go up and down and up and down, and it's just a pattern, and I hope I break that pattern before I have to go home.
Sunny, the last time you had a huge success on the scale, the next week you definitely went off course. Are you nervous about that happening again?
Oh yeah, I mean, last week I had a big week, and you know, anytime I have a big week, I have a horrible week the week after, and so I just had to cast away all those doubts and just focus on getting my burn, and I felt like Forrest Gump this week. I ran so much, so I hope it pays off.
Sunny, your previous weight was 218 pounds. Your current weight is?
Okay, Sean. Good.
I'm glad Anna didn't choose me, but it's a loss. I mean, I've been up here when it hasn't been a loss, so I'm okay with it. And I'm just that much closer to the 100s, and I'm okay.
Thanks, Sunny.
Thanks.
Good job, son. Good job, son.
There would be nothing worse than only losing 2 on the scale and then it hurting my team. I'm so thankful she didn't choose me.
We have 2 people left to weigh in. Joe is the person representing the blue team on the scale tonight. Let's get Ramon on the scale, see how he did.
All right, Ramon. Come on, Ramon.
What last week showed us, you know, with Jess getting voted off, is that we're in a game. So for me, I have to come into this weigh-in and I have to be the biggest loser on my team. If I'm not the biggest loser on my team, who knows what's gonna happen.
Ramon, your previous weight was 286 pounds. Your current weight is?
Glad she didn't pick me. I mean, I'm relieved in that fact, you know?
I think 6 pounds is great, considering what you went through in the beginning of the week with the team and dealing with Jessica's departure and everything. I think you've learned a lot this week, and you're a -6. It's a great, great accomplishment.
Thanks, Ramon.
Thank you.
You lost 6 pounds this week, Ramon. So your total percentage of weight loss is 2.1%. That would not have been enough to beat John. Of course, the only player's weight that matters on the blue team is Joe's. Joe, the fate of the team is in your hands. In order to keep your teammates safe and here for one more week, you need to have lost more than 8 pounds.
I definitely think more than 8 pounds is a big number, and it's going to be very difficult to hit that number for Joe. I'm very nervous.
Let's get you on that scale, see how you did.
Go,
Joe.
You got it, Joe. You got it, Joe.
I was on the black team with Joe. I've worked out with Joe many a time. Joe can drop some weight. Joe's very steady, very predictable in his weight loss.
I've got to perform for our blue team and keep us here. We got our back against the wall. All I'm hoping tonight is that since I've had so many weeks of great numbers, I'm just hoping I don't plateau tonight.
Joe, more than 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Joe, your previous weight was 271 pounds. Your current weight is?
I don't know what happened. I mean, my diet was on point. I'd been doing my exercises, getting my burn. That's frustrating. It's frustrating. I mean, I hate that I let the blue team down.
Joe did everything, this week. He worked really hard. Because of a great number last week, I think everybody's a little bit stalling this week.
I look at the blue team down there and I wanted nothing more than to keep us safe. And I failed there. I did not do that. I'm just speechless. I don't know what to say.
Thanks, Joe.
When I saw that too tonight, immediately it came to me is I let the team down and I failed.
Joe, since America first saw you weigh in 8 weeks ago, you have lost 79 pounds. You lost 2 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 0.74%, which means officially the red team is safe. Congratulations, red team, you are both here for 1 more week. Blue team, I'm sorry to say that you will be facing elimination and one of you will be going home. There is only one person on the blue team that you cannot vote for tonight. That is the person with the highest percentage of weight loss. Tonight, that's Ramon. And it is time to say goodnight. I will see you in 1 hour with your decision. Good luck.
It's crazy to think that my teammates who virtually betrayed me and, voted out Jess are now going up against each other. And they have to fight for their spot on the ranch. And I'm safe.
As I'm walking to the elimination, I'm thinking at least 2 votes I know I have on my side would be Vinny and Antone because they'd spent so much time with me. The rest of the people were totally up in the air.
Tonight, the blue team lost the weigh-in, which means the black team and the red team will vote to send one member of the blue team home. Ramon has the highest percentage of weight loss for the blue team, so your choice is between Sunny and Joe. Vinny, we're gonna start with you.
This was extremely hard. I've become friends with both of these people, and I do love them. And, I will always be this guy's friend for the rest of my life. But I had to write down Joe's name tonight.
All right, Joe, that's 1 vote for you.
Vinny is a friend of mine. To see him turn his back on me, it just rips your heart out because the man I thought was my friend never was.
Bonnie.
I can't stand this, to have to choose between 2 people that I absolutely love and have grown very fond of. Sunny and I have become very close. Sunny's just like a daughter to me, and I think us girls are trying to stick together. We're kind of overnumbered in the house. So because of this, I voted for Joe.
All right, Joe, that's 2 votes. It takes 3 to get eliminated tonight. Antone, what are your thoughts tonight?
To me, this is the worst situation to be in, to have to choose one of these people to send home. And, it's so difficult to try to quantify everything that's happened. Joe's been my roommate. All 3 of us have been tight. We've been walking together, running together, doing everything together. Original black team. One of the things that Bob talked to us a lot about was loyalty. And the black team is supposed to always stay loyal no matter what. In the end, I began to question that loyalty. In my opinion, Joe is the leader of the blue team. It made my decision a little bit easier. I had to choose Joe.
All right. Joe, that's 3 votes.
Joe has been strong. He's the 2nd biggest loser percentage-wise in weight loss. So the fact is, this is also a competitive game. I have to protect my team members, which in turn protect myself.
I have to admit, I'm absolutely floored by Antone's vote. I know from day one, I told Antone that I would never write your name down and I've got your back. And he obviously feels different, but it's okay. Everybody just remember this is about the rest of our lives.
Yep.
I'm excited about my new beginning with my family.
Joe, I'm sorry to tell you with 3 votes that you are not the biggest loser. Best of luck to you, Joe. It's time for you to say goodbye.
Thank you.
Love you.